Morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Corneille radio show / podcast brought to you by Mars FM. What?
Is your mic on?
Yeah, my mic is on.
Okay.
Yeah. It's brought to you by Mars FM. I'm your host. My name is Corneille. And with me today, we have our co-host, Jason.
Hi.
Ash Kai King. And,
Wow. You know, that's not fair.
come on. Anyway,
Why are you bullying me?
Maro,
Hello.
how you guys feeling today?
Stress.
This was not supposed to happen.
Because of a certain someone.
I don't know, guys. I don't think it was. I thought it was gonna happen this morning, and I didn't want to come in.
That's fine. That's cool. But
Is it cool? Should we tell them what happened?
you know what?
Why we sound?
Since you're the most annoyed about it,
Oh, I'm pissed.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
just say,
I thought it was gonna happen because I thought it was gonna be today, and then next week he changed the time.
just say. Well, like tell
Yesterday,
me.
Mara asked me.
Yeah, that's why I said I meant like for next week.
Maybe specify.
Sorry.
You say, "Oh, I can't make it on Monday," and then you text us 5 minutes before the podcast starts.
No, I said.
Where are you guys?
No, I said. Hold on. I said, guys, I have to ask. Can we please change the time to Thursday? Since this Monday at 11, really can't. Oh, like this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See the way that works out. Like
I was in a different building.
Okay.
I was in a different mind state.
I didn't specify. But yeah, next week let's change it.
Yeah. So sorry for the slight hiccup. Well, they don't know it's a hiccup until you just brought it up.
Oh,
you know.
I'm stressed. I'm vexed.
Well, you're here, okay?
My spirit is shaking.
Look, your hairline ain't budged, and we ain't
Why
worried.
is it? It's cooler in here.
Then last week, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, that.
They're
Well,
like,
it's,
oh, we won't let them suffer this time.
it's that snow. It's that snow. That wind came all the way in here and cooled the whole studio down.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Guys, I actually almost died. Like, it's not even a joke.
Yeah,
But I was coming in this
tell
morning,
us
I
tell
almost
us about your Tell us about how you dealt with the weather. Yeah, I mean that was crazy.
I stayed the fuck home.
I stayed at home too. Like, I had
So we
some
weren't
stuff.
Brendan Little or anything?
No, I left my house for food and alcohol, and that's it.
I went to go get ice cream.
I hopped on a JCB and smashed Little. Yeah, just
Oh god.
a bit of anarchy.
Let's not even start.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
I was vexed over the weekend.
Yo, the timeline was reckless. Actually, you know what? No, PSA.
Why?
Okay,
Okay, go.
this radio show / podcast is about 3 black guys who talk about music and culture. Keyword black, okay? So the thing is, if you don't fuck with that, please turn this off. Okay, let's continue. Anyway,
Why not have me
Wait,
so
you hear
dramatic?
me? You hear me?
Perfectly. Too much, in fact.
Oh, wow.
okay.
Okay.
Anyways.
It's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it is
Because
like
I came in this morning and almost died.
Okay, well, wait, did your mom drop you? Or?
No, I had to walk.
Oh, yeah, no, I slid my way in too.
They're so heavy.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, that's crazy. Today was bad. Today
I
was.
drove in, but no.
Why'd you
But-
drive in?
Because I'm not passive. But
Wow.
no, it was actually very bad. Though. Like most of the lanes were like there's only one lane for the roads and shit.
Oh.
So that was fun.
Well, apart from almost dying, I mean, how was the rest of the week? We got, 3 days off.
I told myself I would watch How to Get Away with Murder.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
Of course you didn't.
I didn't shit. I was gonna watch Trainspotting because I've never seen it as well. Didn't watch it because I have no control over my life.
No, because
You're judging.
I'm not. I'm actually not. I'm the same. I didn't do anything.
So nobody did anything.
No.
I should have done work. Did I?
No, same.
Fair enough.
Well, I did do work. And I tried for a project. And I panicked. That's okay.
You panicked.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Funny Air is a monster.
Okay.
You don't know that yet.
I don't.
You'll get there.
I don't want to get there.
You will though.
For real though. I
And
don't
it's
want
gonna
to.
kill you.
I'm okay. I'm proud where I am.
I wouldn't recommend anyone to do computer science. Like,
Yeah, no, please don't. Don't do it.
Why
Don't do it
would-
yourself.
I wouldn't.
Like it's fun for the first 2 weeks, and then
It wasn't.
because,
one.
no, it was
I
fun.
wanted to leave.
It was fun because you were in college for those 2 weeks. And it was
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
And then it went down the hill, and then you realized what pain was.
Dropped out.
Every day, I'm like, I should have dropped out. Like the first month, I had a chance, and I didn't do it. I know I'm in too deep.
Bruh. Man, this love. Okay, let's not worry about that for now. What?
Their music.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is
You
music.
don't hear it.
No.
Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Not too bad.
Wow.
What you mean you can't hear none?
Can't hear anything.
Are you serious?
It's
Can you
all-
hear yourself?
We can hear you though. That's
Can you
okay.
hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear what I'm talking, so yeah.
No need to be sharp with me. There was no need for that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, first segment, Maro, quote of the week. What you got for us?
Okay, so. Okay, my quote for the week is by my favorite artist, Janelle Monáe. And it's from one of her songs. She knows the song Queen.
No, actually, I don't.
Well, you guys are fake fans. So. And it
You
says,
could have just put it in the playlist, but okay.
I should have just done that. Yeah, I don't know. What she said, even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am. And it's really nice because, I don't know, especially this weekend, whenever I listen to that, it always just gets me in the right mood. I'm just like, okay, yeah, especially, my year, whenever I see all those people, I'm just like, even through everything, it's just like, no matter what, I have to love who I am, whether it's being black or queer or whatever,
I'm so sorry, I have to stop you.
Yeah.
I blacked out and I forgot what the quote was.
Oh, it says, even if it makes others uncomfortable, I will love who I am.
Oh, okay.
So it's
okay.
like, even if like people don't like looking at you like, oh,
Like, you love yourself despite what other people think.
yeah,
Yeah, that's good. That's a good message to push out into the world.
songs are even better actually.
Again, you should have put it in
I
the
know, I
playlist.
should've.
Because I love Janelle Monáe. I would love to hear it.
And
After this, I'm just gonna listen to it.
let's think about it this way as well. Like, the purpose of your quotes as well is to see how that kind of ties into, the way we consume music. Yeah,
it's
music
a
in
song.
general. I know it's a song, but I'm just saying if
Why did your voice just like boom there? It's like, I know it's a song.
I can't.
If you were here, you see it.
was
His
the-
eyes turn red.
it was the aggression. But what I'm trying to say is like, how does that tie into like music in general? So you loving yourself
Like-
and not caring about who you are. How do we see that play?
Would it solely be consuming music or just music in general? Like,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like creating or like,
Yeah, that's why I rolled back and I said, so music in general.
okay. That's,
Okay, someone's phone is bugging.
yeah. Okay, we all good. Well, it's your quote, so how about you go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I don't understand the question.
All right, okay. So this quote you gave me,
Hey,
how does that tie into music in general?
it's a song.
I know it's a song, man.
It's
I
a
know.
song lyric. She
I know
said
it's.
it.
Oh God.
No, what he
Okay.
means like conceptually.
You know what? No,
Oh,
Jason.
because the whole album is like about self-love.
No, not particularly as it relates to
Oh,
the project.
okay.
I mean, everything
the-
like
yeah.
I'm creating or consuming music or just music in general.
So you didn't get that when I
It's
asked.
like it's so powerful. Like I think it's like when she makes that, it's like for me, it's like when you listen to that and just how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
It's like just one person can do that. You don't even know how that can inspire somebody, especially if you're black. Like I think all the music she makes is very like for black people.
Yeah.
But like when you listen to that, it's just so powerful, and it just sometimes as black people, when you're struggling, and it's like especially for us with like we're talking about therapy and all that kind of stuff, and it's
Yeah.
like music itself can be its own
Oh, yeah,
therapy,
100%.
definitely.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to just like have somebody relate to you, especially being in Ireland and being not lots of black people. So it's like when you listen to that, it's just
No, I agree.
Jason, you got any words?
Like, in terms of like you already like talked about how like you're consuming it and the way it makes you feel. So I guess I can look at it from a point of like creating music, because like if you're it kind of relates to any art in general. But when you make something, you can be very critical of yourself. You can be scared of what other people think.
Yeah.
But it gets to a certain point where you have to be like, okay, I enjoy it. Like I want people to enjoy it, but it shouldn't be the sole reason of why I'm making it. If you know what I mean, I should enjoy it for the fact that I made it. If that makes sense.
And even just like because she used to get criticized a lot with her work, and I think she still gets criticized heavily. I don't know why, but like she just like even now with her new music now, she's just like, yeah, I don't care.
And you can see it too. Like,
Yeah.
Like you can see she's happy.
Yeah.
Like even since I was just like, I'm so happy for her because like
But she looks like she's happy, like genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And it's good to see. What about you, our fearless leader?
fearless.
You're out to control. So,
That's a stretch. But
I can't hear what these songs are.
oh yeah. Sorry. But,
I'd say I agree with you both. It ties into what you call it? The way, yeah, like
I'm sorry, Maro's distracting us.
Maro, what's up? The aux cord.
The aux cord for his mic wasn't even connected.
Damn, that's what we
Will
want
that
to hear.
work?
Nothing.
Can you hear it? It's okay.
No, it ain't gonna work.
It's okay. We'll sort it out.
Yeah, Jason, you can help him while I try
No,
and say.
I'm good.
Okay, it's okay. All right. Okay.
I'll sort it out for my next episode. Because I don't know.
So that was rude. That was mean. That was mean. No, Maro, put your headphones back.
With what?
Look, I don't know. Okay, so to me,
Tune into the station.
It's fine. Anyway, your turn. Your turn. We're getting off track.
yeah. So I think it's very important. A very important part of artistry in music is self-expression. So exactly what you said, being the song lyric it is, man. That being the song lyric it is, it's simple, but it's something very few people, especially in this music industry nowadays, can master
Why
truly.
you throwing shade?
What?
I just feel like you're throwing shade.
No, I'm just.
Okay.
Did you hear? Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. There's
But
no name.
I do get
No,
what you're
like,
saying.
yeah.
I think like nowadays we're in this kind of like microwave age where it's like we want it now, we want it quick, and like it's only gonna last about 2 minutes, and then that's it. No innuendo.
So you're saying that like in relation to how we consume music, or just how
Like how we
or just how music is made in general,
see
right?
how we consume music also forces artists that are conscious. Some like
to like follow the way.
yeah, exactly. Like follow the way people consume music rather than make their own path. That's why you have artists like Janelle Monáe who can successfully be who they are and still have a like devout but like sensible fan base that know that it's not up to them, but it's up to the artist.
Sensible is a strong word.
Yeah. That
Okay, when I mean sensible in terms of consumption. I mean, obviously they're gonna go crazy when Janelle like shows up on stage, but I mean,
no, not that.
what you mean?
It's like something so annoying. Exactly. No, wait, because they were like, "Oh, why is she showing all that skin?" And they were like, "Oh, why is she showing all that skin?" I thought she was like one of those people. I'm just like, shut up, please. Shut up. Like, what are you doing? Like, she can do whatever she wants to. And they were like, they slut shame her all the time. They actually look at the new video. They're like,
Oh, for real? I actually haven't seen it.
they're like, oh, because usually she's like,
wearing
like,
suit
oh,
or something.
yeah, like, oh, she's a cover up, blah, blah, blah. And like, oh, she's changed, betrayed who she really is. I'm just like,
Yeah, but I hate that though, because you should, if you
Yeah.
enjoy an artist, you should be supportive
exactly.
in them trying to branch out or
yeah,
like
exactly, yeah.
or like progress their music. You know what I mean? And like their not so much their image, but just
Their own personal growth.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Why are you being so quiet?
We're all just looking at each other. Okay, no. I mean, I said my piece.
Okay.
So
I agree with you. Like I feel like if you really are a fan or support an artist, you support them regardless of what phase they go through. Like if you stop enjoying their music, that's fine.
Yeah.
But then you shouldn't then bash them for trying to branch out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because music is a process, and you don't. Even as a person, you don't stay the same for years.
Yeah,
Your views change, your
you
personality
evolve.
changes.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why music should stay the same for a very long time. And if it does, that's fine. Whatever works for you. But you shouldn't then bash somebody for trying to change, basically.
Yeah.
Best example I could give about that is if we look at Kendrick Lamar. Every project has been different. Why you looking at me like that, bro?
I was just waiting.
Okay, so we have Section 80. That was kind of like gritty mixtape type-ish stuff, and then we had Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
That was full of hits, but like at the
But it
same
was still
time,
very conscious.
it was still very conscious. It was
Really sad.
yeah, it was
That
album was
It's really
depressing.
depressing.
You know what's funny? Pepper Butterfly was the first Kendrick album to make me cry, but I already listened to Good Kid, Mad City. but it felt like that. Then I went back and listened to Good Kid, Mad City. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The later part,
so
the later
sad.
part is the worst one.
Like Sharon.
No, which?
Oh, no, it wasn't. It
no,
was,
no, no. Sing about me.
Sing About Me. That was it. Sorry, yeah.
This song
Listen.
just get me really emotional.
Real. Do you know a lot of people don't like that song?
Why?
I don't
I
know.
don't get.
their
But
fade.
Sing About Me always gets me saying, I'll never fade away. I'll never fade away. Like,
No, and then when he goes, man, I hope that when your album, ba ba ba, the gunshots, and no one says anything after that.
Sorry, those gunshots.
It's our album. It's an emotional roller coaster. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
actually is.
The Kendrick concert. There was a gunshot got out, and I thought it was real. Like Wanda was screaming.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you had a point that was great.
Yeah, no, of course. So like, that's what brought people in, right? And then he disappears for like what, 2 years?
1 year.
No, because it came out 2012.
It was 2 years.
Oh wait, no. Oh, from my city.
Yeah, because they did like they released loads
Yeah,
of
yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
versions
Yeah.
in 2013, but it came out 2012. Then he comes back 2014 with the single I.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
people were like, "What the heck?"
Like,
Yeah, people were like,
Oh yeah.
People were like, "What is
the
that?"
studio version of the
like,
song
I-
is not
you know,
great,
no.
in my opinion, but my personal opinion. I don't like the studio version. I like the album version. The
Yeah,
live
the album version's better.
I like the album version because of the context, like that it plays into,
definitely.
and the
Yeah,
concept
yeah.
it plays into.
But I think just even musically, or like, I don't want to say objectively because that's not a thing with music, but
Yeah.
just for me personally,
Yeah.
I feel like it was very, it's just better.
Yeah, no, of course.
I don't
Look, you're gonna be deep. Better.
I don't want to offend anyone. Right
I
now.
tried, but I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right. And then, so I comes out. People are like, what the heck? To Pimp a Butterfly comes out. And then what are the, like, first words you hear? I ain't gonna say it, but... Don't you say it. But, like, you know, the first words that happen in the, like, the album. And then after that, all you get is just jazz sounds, funk sound, electronic sound, blah, blah.
I remember after that album came out, people were like, "Oh, it's great," but there's no replayability to it. I was like,
What are you?
what are
For
you?
like 3 weeks though.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? Like, it was. I didn't understand.
Yeah, but see, that plays into exactly what Maro was talking about, is that expression of I can be who I want to be, and I don't really care what you think. That was To Pimp a Butterfly. See, the thing
agree,
is,
I agree.
there wasn't a lot of playability because people were looking for the bangers. People were looking for the hits.
And there was like maybe 1, 2, and
Complexion.
Okay, look,
Complexion,
complexion is underrated. But yeah, in general, like, it was overlooked because it wasn't a rap album people wanted. You know what I mean?
it wasn't something people were expecting from Kendrick.
Exactly.
at the time, yeah.
But it's one of his most prolific work, no doubt.
Oh, for me personally, it's his best work. For me personally,
Okay, so a lot of
like as a project,
as a project.
best work.
Okay, so then my question to you is, right? Just a quick sidebar, and then we're gonna get back into this. So, you punch your fist like that? Okay, a quick sidebar is, if you were to take Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly, what goes first?
Actually, it's tough because the more you listen to Good Kid, Mad City,
Depends on the
more,
mood.
because they're
It-
both very beautiful.
For me, it does as
albums.
well. Yeah.
They're both, but like, I think just for me personally, because it's jazz has a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah.
To Pimp.
Yeah.
But they're almost equal, in my opinion. Like as a project.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because the first time you listen to Good Kid, Mad City, it's like, oh, this is a great album.
But
But then you listen to it over and over again, and you're like, this
Yeah.
hurts every single time. Like it hurts more and
Yeah.
more the more you listen to it.
like they're so long as well. So I have to
Yeah, both of them are actually long ass
I
albums.
have to.
Which is longer, Good Kid or
They're both. They're both.
No,
Good Kid, Mad City. Deluxe
Good Kid, Mad
version.
City plus the bonus tracks.
I think it's longer.
Yeah, it's
That
longer.
one is quite long, so I have to like.
But then
prepare.
To Pimp though, that's To Pimp and technically Untitled
Yeah.
because that was the throwaways he didn't put in the
Oh,
project.
Yeah, but I ain't really counting on title though.
I just like I have to just like take it. I have to like okay, I'm gonna do at this time. I'm gonna
Yeah.
listen to it and then
Yeah.
sit there. But it's good, though.
I always listen to Good Kid for like the first 4 songs, and then it gets real depressing after that. So I'm like, I'll wait till I'm sad.
Yeah, because it's all the hits, all the bangers out the way, and then he gets into the story.
Because then you can't just like be in a good mood and listen to Sing About Me. That's not happening. It doesn't happen like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and Corneille does.
Fine.
Oh yeah, you're going back to your
No
point,
problem,
yeah.
no problem.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, okay, so then we get to Pimp a Butterfly. People are like, what the heck? He disappears again. Then down. Again, people didn't know what they were going to expect. So he's managed to kind of evolve, and yeah, he does, pique a lot of people's interests, whether positively or negatively. But he's also an example of someone that successfully manages to evolve regardless of what people think throughout, an amount of time.
No, I agree. And I actually thinking about it, I feel like Damn is probably the best example of that.
Yeah.
Because Damn, I think, split people most in terms of whether it's one of his best or like it was kind of lackluster. For me, at first, I was like, this is good, but you could do better. But then I kept listening to it and I started listening to the subtext
we know
of
who we made Damn for, so.
Sorry, what?
Listen,
What?
we do. Yeah, we do. Hey,
What?
hey, we do. That's true.
So.
You want to elaborate on that, Maro?
No.
No.
But it's true.
Okay, I won't-
I still like it, but.
Low key, I was waiting for some more struggle jazz. I won't lie.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
To be fair, at the same time, it does go back to like he obviously wants to try something different, try something new every single project, which he has done up until now.
yeah. So, with that being said, quote of the week. Be yourself.
Ever.
Be yourself.
Actually, do you have another quote?
That's Frank Ocean's mom.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm paraphrasing.
Even if it makes
I'm
others
paraphrasing.
uncomfortable, I love who I am.
Look, I'm trying to give you all the 411.
Okay.
Maro's trying to give you the 411 too. We're just doing it 2 different ways, but the exact same thing.
Okay, pasta.
Thank you, Uncle.
You know what? No problem, my children. Anyways, speaking of 411s, we got 101 too. We got Quinoa 101.
Shit, yeah, I forgot about this.
Jason,
So
what you got for us today?
on going on the theme? I want to talk about the concept of favorites.
Ooh, this plays nicely into the quote too.
Favorites of what?
Just like so, for me personally, my favorite artist or band is like a band called Deer Hunter. Not many people have heard them or whatever.
That's really demonic.
Could you say that again? I ain't heard you.
My favorite band is a band called the Deer Hunter, but that's not.
Sorry.
Shut up. No, that's not the point. My point is like they may be my favorite band, but they're not the best in their genre. If you get what I mean. Like, and I know, and I freely recognize this, but they've touched me in a certain way that for me, like, while I know they're not the best, they're still my favorite. If you get what I mean. That's why I wanted to talk about the concept of favorites. Where should your favorite necessarily be the best in the genre?
Who, me?
Yeah, no, keep
Talking
going,
about-
Jason. Keep going,
Should
Jason.
your favorites necessarily be the best in the genre, or should they just be what appeals to you personally or touches you personally? Thoughts?
Well, I mean, fate, like the whole conversation about favorites and then what's actually good. That's always been a weird one.
Yeah, because it's very subjective.
Yeah, I mean, what one person likes, another person may not. But then, when you kind of step back, both of their opinions may not actually determine how good that music is exactly. But yeah, no, I've always had a problem with like favorites, and what's
Just kind of trying to, like, they're my favorite, but are they like top two, or like, because even I feel like music is subjective and there is no best or whatever.
Yeah.
But music has its eras or has like its like climates where it's like in this time right now there might be a top 10 or like there might be the top tier within what's going on, what's hot right now, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So
Like,
that's kind of how I judge
the thing
it.
with genre is like, for me, I don't know like how to categorize like anyone I listen to anymore into a
Yeah.
genre because like
Because
they're all very like mixed up now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like even if you just listen to the playlist we made, a lot of it's
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah, there's a lot of fusion going on, especially now in like the new. Okay, so this plays in also with like the new age route. because you got the old hip hop heads that are like, this isn't hip hop.
I actually wanted to talk about this.
Yeah, because this plays into the whole favorite thing.
Yeah.
Because does favorite really determine whether something is good or not? Think about it.
Beyonce is my favorite, and she's
She's an outlier. She will always be good, no matter what.
Okay.
Jason,
Yeah,
Jason,
Yes.
let the congregation say amen.
Yeah.
But yeah. So basically, you have 90s hip hop heads that hold on to that thing for dear life,
Which I don't understand, like, at all.
and they're like,
You know, they really like hip hop. They shouldn't have let Queen Latifah flaw. They really did. They should have let Queen Latifah flaw.
facts. That's actually
She gave us UNITY, and they let that flaw. So what's the excuse there? What's the excuse?
Bruh, listen.
You're not wrong, to be honest.
Okay, so they always like respect the greats. Okay, I will respect them, but I'm just gonna say that there's more better stuff out here today than there was back then.
Exactly.
They were literally doing the alphabets. Like the first raps was alphabets, like A, B, C. What's after that? D. Pause.
Okay, that's an exaggeration.
Okay,
But still,
okay.
I
But you get my point.
No, you get because
Yeah.
yes, they are the greats. The greats within the era of which, like, the music you listen to. People older than you would be like, okay, no, not King Cole are the greats. What's this rap shit? You know what I mean?
Nah, who?
Not King Cole.
The music you don't. Okay, we'll get back to that. But you like, you're like the concept of greats changes era to era. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And to say like, or even people of this generation talking shit on like trap and shit like that right now, saying that's not real rap. Well, to you, like, just because it doesn't appeal to you doesn't make it not rap.
Okay, here's
who,
the-
like, who are you to be like the gatekeeper of rap? You know what I mean?
Maro.
Well, what you want to say? Because you look like
I don't know.
you weren't really on it.
So
Okay, the way I
that's sort of party. I
Like,
listen
there's a
to
lot
it.
of music I don't like, but I won't
Yeah.
bash it
Yeah.
just because I don't like it. Because who am I to like say, oh, this is bad?
What if it's just bad though?
Well, even that.
but you know that you like
I
songs.
can think it's bad, but realistically, that's subjective. This is just because I think it's bad doesn't mean someone else.
What if
will
it
like
is bad?
Okay, Maro, listen,
Like
listen.
what if it's Ice JJ Fish?
Yeah, but Ice JJ Fish does bad really well.
And you know what's funny? It just speaks to the fucking people I went to school with. Some people bump that shit.
If you don't know who Ice JJ Fish
don't
is,
need to
please
know.
look it up. Look it up. He's a legend.
Someone.
No, but okay, I think we all can sit here and we can lie if we want to. But deep down inside, we know that there are some
You know
songs
what? Actually,
that are kind of low key
I
trash.
disagree because if I have a favorite, they have to be good in their genre.
I'm not saying not good. I'm saying
There are better ones
there
though.
are definitely better. And
Nah, they have to be
might
the best.
Late, or at least subjectively to you, you can
Yeah.
realize.
No, but I'm right though.
I hate you so much.
But that's the thing though. There,
I don't like mediocrity.
no, see, okay,
That's
mediocrity.
mediocrity to you.
Okay, look, listen.
Nah,
No. Wait. There's mediocrity. Like maybe you like people that kind of are a step above that mediocrity, but there's people that are okay.
Like, I'm
But
not
there's
saying
people that-
I'm like some, like, I don't think that some music is bad, but I think some music is bad, but I also realize that's in my opinion. That doesn't mean objectively they're bad.
Okay, so let's
If you get what I mean.
let's go back to the trap example.
gonna throw shade.
Let's go.
No. This is what the podcast is for. It's talking.
Yeah, no, but let's go back to the trap example, right?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of people that are like, I don't mess with trap because it sounds ignorant.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, but it sounds. Pass me that
You
thing.
need to stop writing
It
things
sounds
down.
ignorant. It sounds ignorant,
But also, I
but
agree.
Here we go.
You go- okay.
Okay, we found one example that are bad. We'll talk.
I ain't
That's
gonna
for off air.
look. Hint it. They're prehistoric. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, you have people that are like, I don't really mess with trap because it sounds ignorant, and they're just
Who
not
are those
saying.
people?
Oh, there are a lot of them.
Look, if you go on YouTube and you see reviews,
You go on YouTube, you go on Twitter, you go on anything.
you go on anything, you'll get these views. But the thing is that you don't know how that artist expresses themselves.
Exactly.
Like, okay, look, sometimes we're not always looking for the deep, conscious stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure, I just saw that when you said how they express themselves. You know what was King's Dead when features like Natty Natty?
okay.
How's that? like, what's that expressing? like what? like what?
Hey, like to me, that's
Okay,
verse is
but-
terrible.
Okay, look, but I wasn't talking
In
talking
my
about.
opinion. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Because there's a reason there's a reason they're making so much money is because they're appealing to somebody. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's subjective because we wouldn't even know about these people if they weren't touching people in a certain, like to a degree. If you know what I mean. I
How
heard
does that touch someone?
but you get my point though. You like
yeah.
like I don't know.
yeah,
First,
no.
man.
So I'm just saying, like, okay, some people won't be into trap. That's cool, but trap also has its place. I mean, not everyone in trap deserves its place because some of them are faking it. If we think about it, trap is about like what? Drugs, money, violence.
I mean,
Some of it now.
like yeah, but I also don't want to say that because so from an outsider looking in, I just rap in general. Someone could say that about rap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe it might just be a case that we don't understand it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why I try not to pass judgments on it like that. If you know what I mean. Like that, it might maybe exactly the case, but I also don't want it to be like the one passing judgment. Because then I'm no different than the people who be like, oh, all rap is just violence, when it's not.
Of course,
you just
yeah.
don't understand it. You get what I mean?
So basically, you're saying like, as an appreciator of music, you don't kind of want to go into any type of music thinking that you have the final say on it.
Exactly, because if I want to, especially if I want to start listening to a new genre, I don't go in with that, or at least I try not to go in with any preconceived notions about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, obviously that's impossible because like that's just how people are. But I try to be open-minded about it. Even though personally, for most trap, I don't listen to it because it doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean like I'm just gonna pass judgment on it. And I'm not gonna lie, if it comes on a party, I'm trying.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's weird. Like,
Exactly.
That just
See,
stops. Like.
see, that's what I'm saying. That this type of music, or music in general, that some people may find distasteful, that's fine. But just know that it has a place somewhere. Like it
of
holds
course,
a place,
of course.
which is what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to like.
No, you're completely right. It does hold a place. I just don't want to be like, oh, that place is like.
You don't want to take that place from everyone else.
Exactly.
Basically,
I don't want to like start this whole. What is that?
that was a technical difficulty, but you didn't have to expose me like that.
Oh, I did though. But yeah, no, I just like you're right. It does have a place, but at the same time, I don't want to like have this hierarchy of music because music is subjective, so therefore they can't really be a
What if it's
hierarchy.
like really bad?
Okay, if it's really bad,
But what is really bad to you though? Because you don't like metal, correct? But I like metal. But okay, fine.
guys, you'll find out later on what we're talking, what we laugh
Exactly.
about.
We'll tweet about it.
Maybe.
You know
Can I
what-
say it? No, I won't say it. No.
No,
but
not.
like. But my point is like, you don't like metal, but I do. You might think it like it's just.
Maybe because the fans of metal, I don't like them.
Oh no, some of them are terrible. However, I like the music, but like,
Some black people
okay,
who are
give
metal
my
Yes, there are a lot of black.
Then I would listen
They
to
actually
them.
are. They're actually like one of my favorite.
I probably would
Death
listen to
Grips.
them then.
Death Grip, and also one of my favorite rappers is a drummer in a metal band.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good, Aerospace. But my
Ooh,
point,
did you hear about JPEG Mafia?
yeah, it's great.
Veteran.
Yeah, it's really good.
Maybe I would listen to them then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should.
really good.
There's just one, let me not expose myself.
But like my point is that
Coffee for
my mom would walk in when I was younger when I was listening to metal in my room. I was like, what is this trash? Like, it's not, but it appeals to me though. You know what I mean? If that's kind of the point I want to make. That's why I don't like passing judgment, even if I don't like it.
Yeah.
Even if I think it's terrible, I'm not going to tell somebody who likes it that it's terrible. Because who the fuck am I? You get what I mean?
yeah.
Let me get into
I was
something.
gonna say Melon though.
That's
That's
actually,
true. I do agree with you.
it's kind of funny too. It's kind of funny too because like, as a person of color, let me just say that.
You're black. What's the of color?
Fam, listen. Fam, my momentum, like, just look. Okay, as a black person, I was in school, and I was kind of like, I wasn't. To white people, I wasn't like the rest, quote, the rest, because I could pronounce words and shit.
Different.
And yeah, it is. Basically, he's different. And then, I put on something like, trap or something like that, and they're like, "Wow, I didn't know." What you mean you didn't know? Like what?
What about you gave you the notion that I wasn't messing with this?
Yeah, like not even me.
And I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna tell someone like, "Oh, Maro, I bet there's no white people in your like music library." And I was like, you know what? And yeah, there wasn't. But
that doesn't mean you
know
don't.
what I'm listening to.
Because they like, I don't know. That shit was annoying.
You don't know what I'm listening to. I didn't even listen to rap like that until like Kendrick Lamar, to be honest.
No, honestly, I went through a phase, right? I was like first to third year, I was like old school rap only. That was all I listened to. That's all I listened to. Then third to like fifth year, I only listened to like metal going like that stuff. And then people were like, "Oh, you don't look like you've been to metal. What about me makes you think I would like that kind of music or any music that wasn't like hardcore or like old school rap?"
I used to listen to
I
R&B.
was like, "Oh, that's so weird. I would never picture like why."
It's not even like they're looking at you, but the fact that they think that this type of music can't reach you in some sort of way.
Exactly.
That's like.
Because the whole point of music is for it to be subjective. Therefore, it can reach any. Like it doesn't matter. I would say that's
I used to listen to Miguel back in the day. That was my R&B. See my little feelings on the bus, like, what color this come through?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, that was such a little name. I was just breaking Benjamin all the time.
I used to listen to R&B all the time.
See, the thing is, I grew up on R&B, so like I already knew that stuff. My mom was heavy R&B, and my dad was like classic rock, so like Bon Jovi and all that shit. That's what I grew up on. Like,
okay.
That's why I got into all that stuff. My dad's super weird, but he likes like classic rock. That's where most of my music shit comes from.
Crap.
My dad loves Michael Bolton.
Okay, look.
He got me to Phil Collins.
Do you know what it is? So, what's it with like our parents, parents of first generation black people? What's with them in the 80 jams? Like, my dad had Michael Jackson Best Hit Collection, Volume 1, 2, and 3. He had Mariah Carey, Phil Collins. He had Michael Bolton as well.
Do you know what's weird? My dad was super into George Clinton.
No way.
Yeah, he was super into George Clinton. He was super into Funkadelic and all them.
My dad was into Bossa Nova, Buena Vista Social Club.
That's very okay. I can't relate.
And Santana, he was definitely
my dad's really
he messed with Santana heavy.
My dad forced me to learn guitar because of Santana.
What? Okay, well you can.
He was living his dream through me.
That's for another topic next week.
That is actually another topic.
With that being said, all we're trying to say is that people can have their favorites, but it may not always entirely be the. What'd you just say?
Say it again.
Say it again for the
Deep
people.
into the mic.
Some of them are wrong though. Like, you know what?
Look, obviously, look, Jason, you have to say though that there are exceptions to the rule. There are exceptions to the rule. Look, there are exceptions to the rule. Yes or no?
But like, how though? You know what I mean?
Look, listen, Jason.
I don't like.
Okay, Jason, listen. If I pass you my USB and be like, here's my mixtape, and it's just farts.
But what if it was in key though?
That's impressive.
No, I'm just saying. If I had a whole ass project with just farts,
Then is it music then? You know what I mean? If it's just farts. You see, I'm saying in the context of music.
but I may say that it's music, and then what are you gonna say to that?
Okay, does it appeal to you? If you made it and you think it's music and it appeals to you, is it not then fine? Who the fuck cares then? You see my point?
Have you heard that thing?
You can't say, have you heard that thing and expect me to know what you're talking about.
No, it was the Britney Spears song with Toxic and like all the I think it was recorders or flutes.
Oh, the dude on the recorder. Yeah, there's this
I don't know why it's
parody. Like this kid was going in as well.
Wow,
When the chorus kicked in, this kid was wilding on that recorder.
Okay, I do agree. Yeah, some people.
You see what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I do get where you're coming from,
I
though.
think it's trash. And don't get me wrong, I think a lot of things are trash. But doesn't mean objectively they are trash.
True.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough. It just depends on who you are.
Exactly. Like,
But I trust black people more with musical taste.
True, I do. It's true. I can't.
I'm not gonna lie.
I can't lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I
I can feel that, especially when I listen to soul music. Like,
Oh,
it's just
yes.
like Sorry, but I can't listen. It's so hard for me to listen to one person with soul. It's too because it doesn't happen.
Oh, do you know what? I'll show you a musician later that you might like.
JMSN.
Huh?
The Jimson.
Sorry,
JMSN. Okay.
But yeah,
I
no,
do love Jameson, but yeah.
no. I test people's music. Like I give them 10 seconds.
I
10 seconds.
No, I straight up judge people off their music.
Yeah, I
It's
give
not
them 10
fun.
seconds.
I try not to, but I'm really bad for that.
Okay, it'll be like a mix or something, and then like you just see like I don't know. I've been listening to it. I'm playing soulful. I'm like, something's wrong. Like they're not getting. And then I'm like, who is this? And I see a white person. And I feel betrayed. And I just skip. I'm sorry.
They're semi-tone off. They missed that
They
key.
just don't get it.
So, no, some of them do. I have to admit, there are some white musicians that are really good at that shit. There's a singer called Alan Stone. Phenomenal voice. I actually thought he was black until I saw his
You
picture.
want to get me in jazz? It's me more into jazz. I'm just like, ooh. What is this? And I feel really good.
That's the way it be, though. That's the way it be.
Yeah, no, that's my topic.
You let Jasmine Sullivan flop too.
Sorry, what?
You let Jasmine Sullivan flop.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And she can sing better than like a lot of people.
Now, so in short, I'm gonna like say it once, and no one's gonna say anything else.
Okay.
You got your favorites. They may not be better, or they may not be worse.
Amen.
They just your favorites.
Yeah.
And everyone has a place in music.
I guess.
Agree to disagree.
Okay, we're
I
just gonna leave it there.
He doesn't agree.
I'm just putting a pin on it.
Beyonce though, like whatever genre. she
Beyonce's
goes
an
into,
outlier.
She's gonna be good. She
She
did
is.
country and destroyed. Like she did country, and then she destroyed everyone.
Do you know what? There was a Beyonce performance that I actually really loved. I think she was acting in Cadillac Records, and she was
Oh, Etta James
Etta
thing.
James. Yeah, she did. I'd rather go blind, and I actually kind of prefer that version to Etta James' version.
Hey, listen, she can do it all,
But
guys.
I did. What was that movie I watched?
Okay, we gotta move on.
Okay, go.
Yeah, because we can put a pin on it and we'll bring it next week. How long we got left, Jason?
Like 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
10 minutes, less.
Crap. Okay,
Because I gotta edit this, and it always cuts out. Anyway, let's go.
Do.
I needed to cut the music for a second because this is a segment that no one knew about until today.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean the listeners. I mean we knew about it,
Oh,
but it's
really?
the wrap up. It's the wrap up.
Yeah. It got cut up.
Yeah, it got cut out,
Yeah.
and you missed Maro shading me to the grave
because
last week because of me rapping over a beat that he
Are you going to
requested.
rap or not?
I will
Yeah,
rap.
true, we're
But
running
here's
out
the
of
thing.
time.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Y'all have to give me like
Water.
no. Y'all have to give me words.
Water.
So I need y'all to like quickly write down 5 words each.
5 words each. That's okay. Fine, whatever.
You know what?
So you
3.
While I'm writing, you two keep talking.
Can I write a word?
Okay. So basically what they wanted me to do is they wanted me to like rap. I'm not that good of a rapper anyway. But I thought it was gonna be fun
You are good.
to do. Not according to last week, the way you were roasting me. But yeah, no. So how this came about?
Your handwriting's so
This actually had a lot of names before it became the wrap up, which I will not disclose for personal reasons.
What? Quinoa.
Let it be known.
No.
Corneille.
No.
Made that,
You say Horna.
I actually hate y'all.
he made that name, and then we shot it down immediately.
Disgusting.
Quinoa quickies.
Y'all be wildin'. Hurry up, boy.
Sorry.
Call him boy.
Yeah.
Because he says it all the
Yeah,
time.
but
Now you know how it
you
feels.
say it like a slave owner.
You say it like
I
that
learned from the
too.
best, didn't I?
I stopped saying it though.
It's true.
Hurry, what's
Okay,
up?
that's my word done. Alright, your turn. Go.
Oh, 5 words each. Oh, okay.
If you can't think of 5, just leave it because we actually don't have the word.
Yeah, or do 3. I don't mind. So, yeah, no, I'm just gonna rap these random words in the freestyle. And this may be a flop, but it's for y'all entertainment.
Alright.
So y'all just gonna pass me these words.
Okay.
So pick a song from the playlist to rap over.
Oh gosh.
There should be a couple of instrumentals on there.
I got like Okay. You know what? There probably is.
Remind me to put some Bad Bad Not Good next week.
The what?
Bad Bad Not Good. I always keep forgetting to put it on the playlist for next
Do
week.
you know that song? Have you heard that song with them and what's his name? Daniel Caesar?
Yes.
Paradise. That makes me really upset.
Oh, do you know they're working, or they do the instrumentals for Get You as well?
Yeah, they did that too.
That explains it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
That's why we need more black people in the jazz band, because we're doing that song, but I want to do it with the black people. So if you want to join it, you're going to join the jazz band.
Y'all ready now?
Yeah, go on.
Black people in that band.
I am the only one.
No, bad, not good.
Oh no, they're all white.
Jesus.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I gotta turn it up though.
Corneille, quick.
No, it's the rapper.
I know. Okay, fine.
You really wrote that like confidently.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my mic down.
No, bring it up.
Turn it up.
Can y'all hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The pen never fell so far from the author. Then again, what am I to rhyme like water? Thought about it way too many times, just like enema. Thought about it, etiquette like preferable like Oscars. Thought about it way too much and y'all wigs are accosted. Hooking the twisties, nothing like quickies. Oh God. Difficulties. Y'all are rude. Y'all are rude.
No, continue.
Keep going, man. Keep going.
To be buffered. I actually hate you.
Okay, keep going. We're running out of time here.
It buffered again.
I think that's your cue to leave.
No, I got this. I actually hate y'all. Okay.
Okay. Because you know we have the thing wraps up early.
Yeah, I know. This might cut off in like what, 2 minutes? Oh, okay, I got plenty of time. Whoops.
Continue now.
Facing technical difficulties. Y'all be rhyming quesadillas. I'm from Africa. Thought about it way too much like bongos in the Congo. I ain't even going that far. Y'all be saying I live it long? Me eating a bowl of porridge on a door hinge. What runs with that orange?
That was actually really good.
That's it.
Oh, congratulations.
That was trash, bro. That was trash, y'all.
That's the show for today, guys.
Yeah, that was somewhat of
This is Maro
Corneille
signing
radio
out.
show podcast.
All right, before we cut out, where can they find all three?
Okay, so everybody's gonna give the handles. You can find me at Captain Wave, CAPNWAV at Twitter.
Low Spirits, LOVVSPIRITS on
And
Twitter.
on Twitter at Scorpio _ho. Spelled HO.
So accurate.
And guys, don't forget to follow the at Corneille Pod.
On Instagram and Twitter.
QWUINOA
There you go.
Pod. On
Let the
Instagram
English
and
Yes.
on Instagram and Twitter.
And follow the SoundCloud.
So we signing out here. We just want to thank you for listening, and we're gonna get back to y'all next
DJ
time.
Corneille. You are now listening to Maz FM.
All right, see y'all later.
So, yeah.
Okay, see you. Psych.
You turn the mic off.
Your mic is on, mine is off. No, it's on. They're all
Yeah,
on.
no, it's on. I just wanted to let it roll. You know, let it roll. Let it roll.
Or not, just stop.
Okay, I'll stop, but just.
Bye.
So, guys, when are you going to take over Ireland? When are the black people going to take over Ireland?
Race war,
essentially?
yeah.
First
Yeah.
of all, we need
First
to actually,
little
we need
man.
to
I think we should have gone to Marks and Spencer because I don't know why we left.
No, we should def like have a meeting, hit the next store. I'm thinking
Are they still on?
Whoops.